So I went to this game last night, and this is, yeah, I guess you could tell why that the recap's coming out late. Yeah, I didn't get home until extremely late last night, and I'm up in Central Florida now. So it's a little bit difficult, but I finally have the time to talk about this game before the Panthers game coming up in about a half hour notice. So this game between the Miami Heat and the Indiana Pacers, finally we beat them in their last game together, and I got to see that happen. So the series between these two teams are tied 2-2, and this game, wow, this did not disappoint. For the average NBA fan, this was a great game, but for both of our teams, including us, was extremely frustrating and stressful. But let's go over the box score, and I'll tell you why. Pascal Siakam, 36 points with 8 flipping three-pointers he has converted. 8 three-pointers out of 11. With 13 for 21 field goals, 2 for 4 in free throws, with 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Aaron Nesmith with 7 points, with 3 and a couple more points off in the paint, with 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. Miles Turner with 22 points. He has 5 three-pointers out of 9 he has shot. 7 for 12 in field goals, 3 for 4 in free throws, with 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Andrew Nembhard with 9 points, with a three-pointer, 4 for 7 in field goals, with 3 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. And Tyrese Halliburton with 19 points he has made, with 3 three-pointers, 8 for 15 in field goals, with 2 rebounds, 10 assists, 4 steals. He has a double-double in this game. For the Miami Heat, Bam Adebayo with 18 points, with 2 three-pointers he has made, 8 for 14 in field goals, with 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals. Unfortunately, we could not see history being made with him passing Ronnie Cycler yet. Kel'el Ware with 8 points, with 2 for 3 in field goals, 4 for 4 in free throws, with 12 rebounds, and a steal. Davion Mitchell, the most clutch player in this game, ultimately won us the game for the Miami Heat. He has scored 10 points. 10 points he has made, with 2 for 2 in three-pointers, all of them successful. Consistency is key, right? 1 more in the paint, 2 for 2 free throws, with 3 rebounds, 8 assists, and a steal, and a block. Tyler Hero, of course, 29 points for him, 3 for 10 in three-pointers, 11 for 25 in field goals, 4 for 5 in free throws, with 3 rebounds, 7 assists, and a block. And starting in for Andrew Wiggins is Jaime Jaquez Jr. with 11 points, 1 three-pointer he has made, 4 for 4 in field goals, 2 for 2 in free throws. He did not miss any shot in this game. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Unfortunately, in the third quarter, his landing kind of went awkward as he was trying to land. He ended up landing on I think it was Siakam's foot, and it rolled. So that's dangerous. Hopefully, Jaquez will be okay. I hope it's nothing serious. Hopefully, he comes back very soon. That looked nasty. And watching it live, too, that looked nasty, man. So hopefully, Jaquez will be okay. Off the bench, Duncan Robinson came in clutch. 20 points for him. 4 three-pointers he has made out of 6. 8 for 10 in field goals, with 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. And Alec Burks with 13 points he has made. 3 for 5 in three-pointers, 5 for 9 in field goals, with 3 rebounds and an assist. Pretty good game. Pretty good game. It started off decent. Pacers, it feels like every time they release the ball, they always make it in, and it's usually with Siakam's case. It's usually when we talk about Halliburton. But this time, it's Siakam's game. 36 points he has made. So it all came down to a couple of things. Better shooting, better taking care of the basketball, which they lacked majority of the game. Okay, because in this game, turnovers, 15 turnovers for the Miami Heat. That's bad, especially against the Pacers team that is really known for offense. And the Pacers only turned the ball over 10 times. to give you the context with the Pacers, 21 threes made out of 39. Only 17 made for the Miami Heat. It's still close, but it's not where we want it to be, especially if it all comes down to defense. Free throws definitely saved us. 12 for 13 in free throws. And Pacers only had 5 for 8. The rebounds, 39 rebounds for the Heat, 30 for the Pacers. So we out-rebounded by 9. But eventually the Pacers had a 12-point lead. But then the Heat forcing turnovers, which would mean David Mitchell's three-pointers and a couple of other shots made, and the dunks too, like Khalil Ware, Bam Adebayo with a nice alley-oop dunk to flush it down. Then the Heat had a 12-point lead, and they blew it in the fourth quarter. But the Heat were able to get it back with Tyler Hero's floater. And Duncan Robinson's three-pointer were coming in clutch as well. So in the fourth quarter as well, there was a foul on the Pacers. They challenged it, and they said they got all ball. I personally feel like they got Tyler Hero in the fingers, which they overruled that call anyway. So I don't like that call at all. I really don't. But it all came down to the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, too, ties at 28-28. Really, the second quarter is what saved them. And the third quarter, too. The second and third quarter, especially the third quarter. See, in the third quarter, when the Heat were down by a point, it's Halliburton's jumper. It's what started that run. To be down by 9. They had to dig deep with a couple of threes like Alec Burks. Alec Burks really came in clutch in the third quarter. Tyler Hero with some pull-up three-pointers. That takes the lead for the Miami Heat. But then Siakam, of course. Then eventually we'd be down by 5. It seems like they always find a way to respond, and that's what the Heat's issue is. TJ McConnell, too. But Alec Burks is what saved them. And then the Heat, and of course, Thomas Bryant, the former Heat player, is making shots in. Khalil Ware with the free throws. Haywood Highsmith surprised me a lot. Haywood Highsmith with the shot in, and then with the great dunk by Haywood, all by himself from Duncan Robinson's assist, he flushes down to be up 97-92. And the fourth quarter was a quick start as well. With the Duncan Robinson layup, Alec Burks three-pointer, now we're up by 10, and Rozier with that shot in to get up within 12. And of course the Heat blew that one. Siakam, of course. And Miles Turner with a three-pointer. And we're up by 6 at that point. Siakam always makes shots. And so is Miles Turner. And eventually the Pacers took the lead. And guess who? Siakam with the layup. But Duncan Robinson responds with a 3. Tyler Halliburton with the dunk. Bam Adebayo with the shot. Bam Adebayo with the really nice one-handed, I think it was a one-handed as far as I remember, alley-oop dunk from Duncan. Those two have good chemistry together. And of course, Siakam. Duncan Robinson with a three-pointer. Siakam again. At the game, that's where I got really frustrated. Because it's usually Siakam is the one that would shoot that ball. And then Duncan Robinson with the shot in. And I already talked about the challenge. The call was overturned. I still think they got Hero in the fingers. But then David Mitchell came in clutch with that three-pointer to have the lead for the Miami Heat, 123-120, and Halliburton's pass was stolen away by Bam. And Pacers, shockingly, took way too much time off the clock. I mean, they wasted 21 seconds, I think, until Siakam finally fouls Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero gets both free throws in, and that's pretty much all she wrote. And we were just like, my goodness, this is a thriller. This is a thrilling win for the Miami Heat. Go on a 2-game winning streak. Maybe they finally figure out a way to get back to winning ways. But a true test is tomorrow against the Knicks. And unfortunately, I'm in Central Florida. I will not be going to these games, unfortunately. It's painful to not go to these games. But it is what it is, you know. Let's go Heat. If they can pull off against the Knicks, maybe I'll consider saying the Heat is back. But I'm not sure. I don't want to get my hopes up yet, because knowing the Heat, that's all she wrote. But then the game after that is the Wizards. You have to beat the Wizards, bro. But anyway, man, that's going to do it for this one. I have a vlog coming up in about a half hour or so. It's exporting as we speak. But if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content, because Miami TVG has it back. And what he does, he'll be right there with the entertainment you deserve. Please enjoy the vlog, as I'm going to upload that pretty soon. Anyway, guys, this is Miami TVG, and I'll also see you guys tonight for the Panthers recap. It's going to be a late one. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it. I'll see you guys later on. Have a good one.